Now, this time, we are going to view our plans and the elevations at the same view. How can we do that? We use this method axonometric perspective with an exploded view. Axonometric perspective is better to realize differences between the rooms, different dimensions. You can read easily because your target points in perspective is not changing. Everything is in same distance in axonometric view. If you click on default 3D view in these brackets or up here, as you see, your default view is axonometric. In this view, everything has different measurements here, but in axonometric, you have not perspective view, so you can easily understand the size of differences between the rooms. And when you explode this, when you see inside of the floors, you can also read differences between the floor plans, also the vertical circulations. So when we start doing this, we will use displacement set in Revit. Come to 3D view, set your view, axonometric view, to the corner by pressing this view cube. Now you have exact 45° or 30 to 60°, I'm not sure of that, axonometric view. We don't want to see this topography, we want to focus on floor plans, so you can get rid of this topography by pressing VG again under these model categories. But first, before that, create a new view. Create on this 3D view, duplicate your view. First duplicate your view, then rename this. Please rename this to exploded perspective. Yeah, it's better to work in a named view, not in default view, because when we change something in 3D default view, we can lose our whole work here. So in our saved viewpoint 3D view, let's type VG again and find topography here. Uncheck the visibility. We don't have topography. What are those? Click on that. They are plantings. We don't want to see plantings. What are those also? They are model groups. If you can't find these model groups in visibility and graphics because it's not a defined category, let's look. Is there any model groups? No, there is no model groups. You can, let's first hide these plantings from visibility and graphics. Hide plantings. Okay. Yeah, model groups are remained. You can hide them by click on this, right click, hide in view category. When you hide them, you can find them back by clicking this bulb under the screen. When you click on bulb, you can see which elements are hidden in the view. When you click on them and unhide category, when you click on hide category, you can reveal these items also into your view again. We don't want to reveal them, so uncheck this bulb again. Come back to clear view of our building. In this view, did you all done until this part? Perfect. In this view, I want to explode my roof, then upper floor, and other things in different levels. Click on displace elements. We got our control points. Click on the blue one, move it to top. and we explode this roof from our building. Now click on any of these walls. Displace it again and move it to top. Are we going to do everything for all these walls one by one? Of course not. It is very bulky work. So when you click the wall you have already displaced, there appears in the modify menu edit. Did you see this edit? Click on that. It says you can add other elements near to that. When we select other elements at the same level, we can add them at the same eye position with that wall. Unlock your view. Come to front view. In front view, you can easily select those with this marquee tool. Come to perspective again. Select these floors also. Oops, I think I made something wrong. I have to remove this floor. Yeah. I had a lot of things. Yeah, I removed those. Perfect. Let's finish. I have my upper floor and ground floor here. We can add those also to upper floor. Those two. Finish. So I want to move these pillars a little bit below. Let's displace those also. Move them below. Then click one again, edit, add other pillars. Finish. Perfect. Now, let's move this roof a little bit. Let's move this a little bit. I have very neat view. All the roof, upper floor, ground floor and pillars are exploded according to differences of their levels. I want to emphasize their position in their position according to other level. How can I do that? I can define a path following the starting point of this roof. How can I do that? I can click on roof. At the third place there's a path. Click on path, and for the corners of the displaced element you can define a path. Why do you do this? Mostly you can for example, let's imagine that it's not a simple building, it's a high-rise office building, and you want to emphasize different functions in different floors. So how you do this? You can make different displacement sets for different floors, and you can color them according to their function. Let's imagine this is an office building and this is management level. This is recreational level, this is roof, and those are pillars. To mention that, we can color all this floor with one color. We can give one color to all this floor. To do this, please come to graphic display options to the hidden line. Change this to the hidden line. make everything white. Okay. Now, if you click on the office level, let's say this office level, here also in our view menu where we have already used displacement, there is override graphics in view. Click on this override graphics. Override element, click on override element. This is very similar to visibility and graphics window. Also, it affects the visibility and graphic window according to, if you change the category, not element. If you override category, it affects visibility and graphics. If you override element, you can define the color of element separate from the selected materials in views. So you can say no override. For example, override to yellow and solid fill. Click OK. We change to yellow. If you come back and override back again and say by material and no override, or I think there is clear override. No, there is no clear. You can change it anytime by typing this back. Also, it affects only this view. When you come to 3D view, it is still same. We created a new view, and did we lock it? Yes, we can now lock it. Let's lock it. This is only overridden in this view, not our default 3D view. We can't select all with one click because we can't define this for this floor a displacement set. We can select all with this marquee window, rectangular, and override by element again. Let's make this orange, let's say. And let's make roof to, let's change the color green. It depends on your imagination about the functions. And I want to make pillars black. They can be black.